All right, well, plenty left of the season to see if Mbappe definitely picks up his game. But usually El Clásico is the marquee match of the La Liga season or any Spanish football. But Atletico Madrid against Barcelona this season has absolutely entertained. They will be facing off against each other tomorrow in La Liga, and it will be their third meeting of the season. Atleti winning the previous two, and then they will have a fourth and final meeting after the international break in the second leg of the Copa del Rey. Look at that. The first leg was an absolute cracker. 4 goals each, an 8-goal goal fest.
I'm trying to remember it, and I did the game. I'm like, it's just
too much going on.
There's been a lot.
2-0, 4-2, 4-4.
Oh, Stevie.
Yeah. Oh, that was the game.
That's it like a car
That's
bonnet.
the game at the Montjuic. Sorry for. I'm like.
The oldest one at the table is the one that remembers it.
And not much football, Luis, going on. I'm trying to forget. That was the game where Atletico Madrid went 2-0 up early on, right? Yeah, absolutely crazy. I mean, Diego Simeone would probably hate these kind of games.
Yeah.
He doesn't want it to be a free-flowing, goal-scoring, open game. It just so happened that day that they got these couple of early goals, and then Barca came back with some great football. I remember, I think Javi Galán and Conor Gallagher played on that left-hand side. It did not go particularly well for them on that occasion, but he'll definitely be looking to play a much tighter game in these ones. A bit like what they did at Montjuic in the league game, where basically they didn't turn up for the majority of it, and then Alexander Sorloth comes on off the bench, makes a difference and scores the winner. But there's some cracking games coming up. Difficult to remember them all, but cracking games coming up.
Cracking game coming up indeed. Stevie, your thoughts on this game?
Atletico Madrid, absolutely 100%, will start this game nice and tight and solid. Not just because that's what they like to do, but having come off, you saw how tired Real Madrid players were today.
Yeah.
Coming off that extra time and the penalties, they're going to make sure they don't lose this game at the start. So they ain't going to be open. They're going to be nice and tight and solid and give nothing away just to get going.
Luis, we know you spoke to Dan on the show kind of previewing this one, and you had said that you don't think Atleti will be quite mentally there and mentally ready for this game. So is it advantage Barca then?
Yeah, exactly. I think maybe in the first 20 minutes when you feel the boost of the crowd and you know that you are playing in a big game, you try to push it. But if Barcelona is clever and he push and he brings that energy and commitment that they got normally in the games and put you under pressure, the mental side of the players, normally they will go down. If they don't receive that amount of support from the outside, and there's going to be a moment when they can crack, because it's been really painful for Atletico Madrid, the way they were knocked out from the Champions League. If they knowing that they cannot achieve that, if they don't win tomorrow, continue on the race on La Liga, it could be very dangerous, because it will be only the Copa del Rey in their hand, and again they're going to play against a team that is going to be in form. So I'm sure the Simeone is going to try to handle and try to dominate at least the control. Because if you go to Barcelona and you score 2 goals, you don't concede 4 goals straight away. You need to manage the situation, manage the tempo on the game, the phases on the game, and to control it. And I think that's what Atletico Madrid needs tomorrow.
If you watch Lamine Yamal and Raphinha, but particularly Lamine Yamal in midweek again against Benfica.
Wow.
I mean, it was scary.
Yeah.
He was sending not one defender for a cup of tea. He was sending like 2 of them. 2 and 3.
Dropping like flies.
Just dropping shoulders, and then obviously his goal was terrific. It looked almost easy for him. But you've got that coming at you from one side, and you've got Raphinha making the runs from the other, and you get Lewandowski dropping in sometimes, and blah. And so it really has been operating well. But, you know, Atleti have to have a plan for that, but they also have to have a plan for one of the most informed players behind him, Pedri, who just looks as if he's healthy and fit again and enjoying his football, and he sort of pulling all those strings, and then fitness dependent and blah. You got Dani Olmo making runs. So they're a difficult nut to crack at the moment, Barcelona, in terms of stopping that front line. Now, you can get at them at the other end. There's no doubt about that. And they will still play this line that if you get it right, and we've been saying this all season, you know, Bayern Munich didn't do it for some reason. Real Madrid couldn't do it for some reason. There has been many teams have not been able to do it. But it looks blindingly simple to me. If you get the right pass over the top with the right run from midfield, you can get at this Barcelona back line. We just haven't seen that often enough.
All right. Well, Luis Garcia, thank you so much for joining us.
He's
We know
done?
He's done. It's a late night there. Plus, he
Hold
has
on,
to
where-
be at Atleti Barca.
He's not in Hong Kong now, eh?
He's not in Hong
He's
Kong.
in Spain.